Alright, hello guys, how are we doing? Good morning. Morning, Shep, how you doing? Okay, so I will also let me just lead off today with a few things, because I need to say this first. First of all, the stream will only be going for about 3 hours today. I have a few other things I need to do this evening that I can't really spend the extra time doing stream today, but I will stream for at least 3 hours. Secondly, anyone on YouTube right now, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking the video. It's a big help. My YouTube shorts have been doing really well, so I'd like to thank anyone who's watching those. Thirdly, we will be starting Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on Thursday. So that'll be, it's modded, so it's got a few like visual mods, a few gameplay mods, a few story mods to make the game a little bit more fulfilling. Otherwise, yeah, so we'll be doing 3 days of FM today, this week, so today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, and then 3 days of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What else is there? Is that it? Oh, please be sure to go over to the Component Cast, because we have our culmination episode, the finale of Bellegarde Goodbye, on Tuesday, so tomorrow. So please do me a favor, go over there, check those out. If you want to catch up on the story, all the episodes are available on podcast formats and also on YouTube. So feel free to check those out. That is everything. As for today, what are we doing in this? Well, we have Ireland's World Cup. We also have basically transfer window. I mean, Sammy won't be playing for me, so I don't know why we talked to him. Okay. So we don't have much left, I don't think, today. We have the Ireland squad, and then we will have, what else is it? We'll have the transfer window. So we'll see who we'll be bringing in for our next year. We've gained 2.3 million followers. Almost at the end of the season. We are at the end of the season. We finished everything, basically. Letting the players know what to achieve for next season. Cool. People like that. I'm happy enough. Oh yeah, so we finished the season last stream. I went a bit over, so I could finish up the season. You gonna name a youth player next season? Nice, nice. I wanted to see the news. Wolves have won the Premier League again. 2 years in a row now. They won it by almost 20 points. By 18 points they won it by. Did they go invincible? No, they lost 2 games. Lost 2 games, drawn 6-1-29. Evan Ferguson scored 20 goals in the Premier League, won the Golden Boot. Trubin had 13 clean sheets. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. When it comes to assists, Florian Wirtz had 8. He was tied in 5th for assists. Alfonso Moreira. You have a player so bad you fired them mid-season? I've had players that I've not played Like you can end up in a position where like players are just doing so badly that you get rid of them. I've had that happen. Yeah, in my first season with Wolves, our goalkeeper was so bad that he was costing us games, so I just sold him. I was like, I sold him for as dirt cheap as you could sell that player for at the time, and it was not nice. Yeah, I didn't release them. I didn't just say, hey, you physically cost us games and just get rid of them, because unlike American football, contracts in this sport are largely guaranteed. So if I was to say to him, here, listen, I want to let you go, you'd have to probably hand out millions in compensation. And he wasn't that bad, but I got rid of him for relatively cheap. And I brought in a better goalkeeper, and Wolves haven't looked back ever since. You know, I love popcorn, but man, sometimes popcorn is really annoying. I had popcorn yesterday evening while I was watching some stuff, and now I'm like, my face, my teeth. You didn't really row at all while you were here, did you? No, you didn't. Then again, you were injured for a lot of it. Is there anyone in here who I would consider selling? Because that'll be the next thing. Well, a Stupinian I'd probably consider selling, for sure. No one's responded to his transfer offer out yet. You honestly feel like it should be that way? I mean, like, if I was to, like, there aren't many sports that exist on this planet where you're just like, yeah, if you get hurt, you just get released. There are a couple. For example, in this game, you can give players contracts, and they can have injury release clauses. So, like, you know, I've seen it pop up before where like a player will get released because of their injury release clause, and because they broke their leg or they broke their arm or their spine or something, and they can't. It's like a year-long recovery, and it sucks. But you don't see it in the very high-end leagues. You usually only see that in like the lower leagues because it's just what it is. And it does suck. It's like you won't see a Premier League team releasing someone on an injury release clause usually, because if you're on a Premier League team, you're usually good enough to play in the Premier League. Right, this is the end of season review. We didn't win anything this year. New arrivals, Viktor Dukovic is the signing of the season. Right, we were very pleased to qualify for the Champions League through the season. We had a bit of a stretch there near the end of the year where we couldn't lose. If we had won these games against Leipzig, Wolfsburg, and Bayern Munich, that'd be 9 more points. That would put us. That would only put us. That would still put us 3 points behind Leipzig. So yeah, we were for sure not really going to get there. Biggest win was against Kiel. The 1-1 draw against Leipzig was the match to remember, and the goal of the season was there. We made some more competition prize money. We did okay in the year. Afternoon, all. How you doing, QG? How are things, buddy? Oh my god. How are we doing? Not bad. Not bad. I'm good. How are you feeling after after a bunch of you're like getting closer and closer to finishing up at your job, aren't you? Three goalkeepers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Johnny Armstrong probably should. No, he can play. Cyril Lennon Maher is growing. He can probably play. Good afternoon. How goes the day? Days goes well. Our project manager had a lovely conversation with me this morning saying, "Oh, nice. That's always a nice time." When your hey, thanks for being here conversation, you know. Thanks for helping us out over all the years. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out registration for the World Cup right now. You for sure don't need to be registered. I think we're good on that then. So let me just filter this by position. So we'll do goalkeepers first. So Kelleher, Travers, Bazunu. That's our keepers. Defenders. Collins and probably Adam Armstrong or Cyril Mahan-Leonard will be playing centre back to start. Am I happy with that? I probably would prefer Andrew Omabadi-Dele. At least I know he's serviceable at wide centre back, because I know he is a little bit less skilled in certain, but he is at the very least. We need Cyril Mbanda because he's our best right back. Who would I not register? Yeah, Nathan O'Reilly wouldn't be registered, and Andrew Omabadi-Dele would be registered. So starting centre back, backup centre back, backup centre back, backup centre back, right back, left back. Garcia McNulty's a centre back, but he can also play defensive midfielder. We need another left back. So what I might do is unregister Adam Armstrong, maybe? Yeah, if I unregister Adam Armstrong, re-register Alex Murphy, because Alex Murphy can play left back, and he's a good left back. So I think I'm happy with that, and then we will go to defensive midfielders. We have McNulty, we have Jason Knight, we have George Horrigan, and we have Andrew Moran. George Horrigan is the one that we need to keep an eye on. Young guy at Sheffield Wednesday. United, sorry. Patrick Kelly is young fella, 18. Cool. Michael Golding. I mean, he's fine, but he's not really much more than that. But we have enough defensive midfielders. Jason Knight, George Horrigan, Andrew Moore, Drew Colbert, Casey McIntyre, Billy McGregor, Coustrain. We play defensive midfielders, so that's not really what we're looking for. We're looking for left and right sided attacking midfielders here. We have Mike Hoare. We have Andrew Moore, Drew Colbert, Steve Malaby, Callum O'Hare. Yeah. Tony Spriggett. We should be registering Tony Spriggett over Steve Malaby. He is okay, but he is decidedly not. We know that Tony Spriggett can play both sides of the winger position. He's left-footed, so he's probably more inverted to being an inverted winger off of the right. But he does his job. He's more than good enough. Oko Flex is a good cover for all positions that we have. Andy O'Donovan probably shouldn't be registered. Probably someone else better there. Probably. Yeah, pretty happy with that so far. And then our strikers. We have Troy Parrott, Armstrong, Oko Flex, Dylan Caffrey, who is very fast. Our starter, Shane, and Billy McGregor. I think we're happy with that. Yeah, let's confirm that selection. Okay, we have these Ireland matches in about a week. The window for Borussia Dortmund, Borussia Mönchengladbach does not open for another few days. So we're pretty okay on that one. Schalke lost to Kiel, so Kiel stays up in the Bundesliga. And then when does the transfer window open? In 34 days. Okay. A little bit over a month. A little bit over a month. Oh, I won Manager of the Year. First year in the Bundesliga. Good morning, Cody. How you doing? Alright, good. I'm not too bad. I did say earlier in the stream that I won't be streaming for the full 4 to 5 hours I usually do today. I'll be doing 3. Because I have a few other things I need to do today. But that's fine, because we'll do this stuff with Ireland. We'll do the Ireland-Mexico... we'll do the group stages of the knockouts here. So we have Saudi, we have the US, and we have Egypt. As I said, I think this is an entirely possible group. We can for sure get through to the next stage of the World Cup qualifying with this. We didn't get a team that I'm like, oh, this is a nightmare squad. I mean, sure. No wage rise, but I will give you money that says that if you do end up playing for us, you'll get a little bit more. Honestly, you probably will never end up playing for us, but hey, you might as well keep a keep an extra goalkeeper in the squad, because it never hurts to have extras, especially for the goalkeeping position. This guy's been removed from my shortlist. Yeah, because I was looking at bringing him in, but no one ever really did in the end. I don't think he's moving any. No, he's staying at Hanover. Right, we have a friendly against Mexico first. His form's not been good enough. What's his form like? Yeah. Criticize recent form. He's 21 years old. Be better. This guy's form, however, we should praise. Oh, he's got a couple. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Right, we got a bunch of players here to look at. No. 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 Mm-mm. Well, add you to our loan list. Nope. 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 Who you wanted by? Sunderland. nobody else here really that's catching my interest. Peter Turpak would be nice to have, but he's way too expensive. We already have a few center backs coming in, but this guy would be a great. Let's see what else we have here. Not really anything here that makes me go, oh yeah, we need to get this guy in. Estavio's a Borussia Dortmund. We're not going to be able to get him in anytime soon. Once teams go to Dortmund or to Bayern Munich, you're not going to get them. It'll be a team in the Premier League or a team like that that gets it. That's just how it be. That's just how it be. You're actually very good as a head physio. Our chief scout, you're not. Like your adaptability to be a bit higher, but we'll see what we can find. Are you 19? Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Physio, we can get a better physio than you. This scout's very good. That's saying that he's like very, very good at judging player potential and ability, but doesn't. But we will we'll offer him a new contract. So you're very good. This under 19's goal. You're very good. Offer him a deal as well. So this fitness coach, we got a better fitness coach. Let's see if we can find a better chief scout, shall we? Ah, there's this guy who has 20 judging ability and 16 potential and 19 adaptability. Anyone else here is a scout? There's Shepherd and Wolves. I think they have a very long deal though, so this compensation might be a bit crazy. Yeah, they have no interest in coming to us anyway. Cool. So we're going to staff search. Mental. I see what the problem might be there. If I go scouts now, search, and oh yeah, I'm in the wrong place. Recruitment team, scouts. Few better players there, a few better people there maybe. If you search, there we go. Finally, David Fallows. You're English. You're also not probably going to be around for much. We're 69 years of age. This guy at Fenerbahce. Max Botman. You're 34. Here, would you be willing to, would you be interested in coming to Germany and being our chief scout? Cool. That's our Chief Scout signed. We also do need to find some nice age. Yeah, nice age. I also do need to go find myself some new goalkeeping coaches, because I think the goalkeeping coaches we have are retiring this year or next year. So if you just give me 2 seconds here, I do need to find that. So staff. Yeah, you can see our goalkeeping is like the worst part of our staff. So if I go to this guy, not great. He's also old. This guy's a little better. We'll keep him around. Our fitness coach is awful. Alright, so let's go find ourselves a cancel. Coaching attributes. There we go. We want to find ourselves a coach who has good goalkeeping stats. This guy, Go Ahead Eagles. Doesn't really want to be a goalkeeping coach though. Let's go coaching, goalkeeping coach. There we go. There's a free agent goalkeeping coach here who looks like he is banging. Absolutely. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Welcome to the club. 5k per week. Yes. Thank you so much. Overview. And we have another coach. Yeah, we need a fitness coach. We need a fitness coach. Fitness coach. Coaching. Fitness coach. Fitness. Guy with 19 fitness, good 10. Yeah, this is the one. This is the boy. Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. That's all of our that's all of our what's the phrase I'm looking for? All of our coaches sorted for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Cool. We'll give these guys a run in the Mexico game. It's a friendly. Alright, Mexico. Let's see how this goes. Kelleher on Banda, Collins, Lendenmacher, Murphy, George Horrigan, Moran, Mike Hoare, Drew Colbert, Shaughnessy Smith. Let us sort out our bench here real quick. Yep, happy with that. Let's do this. We have it's a big match. It's Mexico. They're much higher in the FIFA rankings than we are. A win here would help us probably push ourselves up the rankings by quite a bit. Anyway, I recognize their Santiago Jimenez obviously up top. That's the guy who I recognize the most. Let's do it. We have it set to only commentary. Key highlights, please. Julian Alvarez pulls it into the middle and Banda kicks it away. E. Alvarez to Trevino to J. Alvarez. Moran takes it away. Horrigan manages to pick it up. Hoare has it out wide on the left. Big tackle by Rhoda to force us to slow down. Both Nathan Collins and Horrigan have picked up yellow cards. Trevino to the middle to E. Alvarez. To Lira. Horrigan takes it away. Boots it away towards Hoare. Can't win the header. Jimenez out to Rhoda. Rhoda gets around the defender, puts it into the middle. Nathan Collins knocks it into his own net. One second, I gotta answer a phone call. I've just been informed that there's going to be a delivery from the retrofitters for our kitchen. So just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna let the match keep playing, but I'm just gonna cover up my camera. Actually, you know what? I can just do this. Where is it? Where is it? Football Manager. There it is. Camera. Now, there we go. So I won't be on screen for a little bit. I'll let you watch the rest of the match. I'm just going to go grab some stuff real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I've got some stuff prepared now in case people show up at the door. So, if I do need to leave for a few minutes, I'll just let the match run. Oh, Evan Ferguson. Drew Colbert's gone down injured. That's not good. Yeah, what's he got? Knee injury. Shit. Well, Casey McIntyre, you're coming on and you're playing in that position. E to J Alvarez, to Guzman, to Lira, to Rhoda, cuts inside, shoots. Roger Redea has buried it past everybody because nobody on this team can seem to play football right now. Dennis Sirkin to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy to Moran. Moran to Sirkin in the middle to Horrigan, who misses the pass. It goes straight to Rhoda. Probably should have played an easier team than Mexico. Into the middle. Misses everybody, but Lira misses the shot. Kelleher playing absolutely terribly in net. Mateus Reis with the throw in to Lira. To Reynoso, to Guzman, to Alvarez, to Trevino. To Alvarez's. Back to Guzman, to J Alvarez. That one's a big deflection. I can't really blame Kelleher on that one. That's disappointing. Okay, I also saw that we didn't sign our new coach for. So we need to get ourselves a new scout. No, we need a fitness coach. That's right, we need a fitness coach. That sounds good to me. All right. Not going to ask him to reconsider. I don't really think he's going to help much, so getting rid of him is a good idea. Fluent good German. Very nice. We would match in 8 days. Okay. Need more scouts. We'll see. Nottingham Forest's Connolly has signed a new 5-year deal. Very nice. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Looks like people have just arrived. It's perfectly timed for our midpoint break.
Apologies for that extended break, folks. I needed to help a few people around. There we go. Now, cool. So, we have a few things we need to do today. Ignacio Fernandez has made a cap for Argentina. Very good. So, we will probably be trying to do these international games and maybe figure out a few things for the team, like staff-wise. Unfortunately, with how things are today, I probably won't be streaming much longer than 2.5 hours, maybe 3. Unfortunately, just how things have worked out today. Okay. We're spotted. Here we go. Oop. Nope. Or we got Saudi coming up. Right, we've got Saudi Arabia up now. Oh, nice. We got ourselves a new physio. Very nice. For our U19s. Very helpful. Very helpful. We ready for this international? I am. Can't spell. Oh. We got a penalty. Big Evan Ferguson steps up to it. Buries it. Puts us up 1-0. And we're back to 1-1 because we can't defend for some reason. Even though our best players on this team are actively our defenders. Our defenders and our goalkeeper are better than everyone else on this team, and we can't fucking keep the ball out the net. Like, we're playing a deep formation. We're playing a fucking 4-2-3-1 with two defensive midfielders, and we can't stop them from scoring. Are you guys out of your fucking mind? Ferguson takes it away. Good defensive work from him. Goes back to Abanda, into McIntyre. Out wide to Moran. Moran finds Spriggett out wide on the left. Spriggett shoots over the crossbar. into the middle. Oh, McIntyre picks up the deflected ball and buries it. That's going to count. Hor takes it away. Good job. Lennon Maher has it to Obanda. Obanda goes down the line, finds options, finds Horrigan in the middle, who goes over the top to Troy Spriggett. Troy in the middle to Ferguson. Ferguson nods it in. Looks like he might not be onside. 1 second, another phone call. Sorry, lots of phone calls today. Spriggett into the middle. Horrigan. Oh, big save. Lennon Maher's offside, is he? Yeah, he moves off. He's a bit fast on his first step. Oh, Narwhal is making big saves. Moran to Murphy, back to Moran. Big deflection there. Someone's gone down in the middle again, but Spriggett has it out wide. George Horan with the score. Big George. First goal for the Republic of Ireland. Keep it up, lads. Morin. Ooh, I don't know what he's trying to shoot there. Musab, back post. Bazunu comes out to claim it. Good job for Bazunu there. Ferguson has it. Down the line to Hoare. Hoare looks for someone in the middle, can't find anyone. Deflection, deflected again, blocked away. Morin can hold it in place for a little bit, but unfortunately it's taken away. Into the middle, Ferguson nods it down. McIntyre nods it to Morin. Morin goes down the line to Hoare. Hoare has a lot of time and space. Should have passed already. McIntyre's in behind. Casey McIntyre could have passed that and made an easy goal, but he didn't. Spriggett. Nothing there. Corner kick taken. Is this 2026? No, it's the 2030 World Cup. Hey, Bentakage. Benny, how you doing? That's annoying. We can't stop letting in goals for some reason, even though I think our defense is really good. That's another allowed goal. Bad pass there. Come on, guys. Sprig it across the... Another bad pass. Another awful pass from the guys there. I don't know what these players are doing, thinking that they can make those passes and just not move. You're watching the Olympics right now? You're working from home? Very nice. What are you watching in the Olympics? What event is it? Corner kick here, McIntyre. We should be up like 5 goals here, 6 goals here. We've had nothing but easy shots. Nathan Collins from George Horrigan. That'll put us back into a solid position of winning. We shouldn't have let in 2 goals. We should have scored like 6. The volleyball quarterfinals? Ah, fair. Not a big volleyball guy, me. Not really a big sports guy, to be honest, in general, other than football and hockey. And a little bit of ice hockey as well. We made it to the Wednesday of last week. Nice. Right, 70 minutes in, we're going to make some subs because we do need these guys fit for the next match. I'm going to put Kelleher in. And take off Lennon Maher for Andrew, just to have him on for a little bit. Evan does not need to be on for this whole match because he is constantly always fit, so we'll take him off too. Everybody else looks good. Garcia, McNulty, and Festi might come on. Festi will probably come on at some point in this match as well, just because I think he needs the fitness more than anything else. At around 80 minutes here, we'll make a sub. Okay, we have a throw in here, but I will make these subs now anyway. Troney Spriggett needs to come off. We'll bring on Johnny Shaughnessy. We'll take off Cyril Mbanda for Festi Ebazele, just to give him a rest. We'll take off Andrew Murphy for Dennis Sirkin. No, we don't need more subs to make. We get 5 subs. Okay, that's fine. We'll take Abanda off. Abanda goes in the middle. Oh, bad handling by the Saudi Arabian goalkeeper, and Billy McGregor who strained his sword. Ooh, what a pass there from Horgan. At least a good attempt there from Horgan. Murphy nails it down. Shaughnessy's there. Good job. Into the middle. McGregor Coustrain. Oh. Almost into the back of the net. Right, end of the match. We've won 5-2. This match should have been probably more simple than it was, but we're all right. It does put us in a good position, however, on goal difference, and we will see how the Egypt match goes. Horgan in form. He had a goal and an assist. Very nice. Evans having the Irish goal scoring record. Nathan's fine. These guys will all be fit and ready to go for the USA match. But let's take a quick look at our competition here. When is the USA match? It should be on later today, I think. It's 0-0 right now. It ended 0-0. So our win puts us top of the Premier League, top of the group. So it's very likely that we might make it to. If we win this USA match, I think that basically confirms us through. I think. I could be wrong, but I think that more or less confirms it. USA were terrible in USA in the 2030 World Cup. They qualified, but I think it's largely because like Giovanni Reina and guys like that still exist, and a couple of guys have grown really well. (2030) only got 4 points in the group, went out to around the 32 to Chile or something like that. That's kind of depressing for America, at least. How did they go? Let's take a look at their senior squad, shall we? So in the senior squad, they have a regen keeper in net, a 30-year-old regen keeper who spawned at Atlanta United a couple years ago, which seems to be a big thing happening recently. There's a bunch of like older players spawning in the MLS, which I think is largely because of the fact that the MLS does not generate enough players by itself. But this guy doesn't look bad. I mean, I wouldn't want him necessarily on my team, but as a okay. Joe Scally's good. Justin Shea is good. Cameron Carter-Vickers is not bad. He is 32, however. He is starting now where he is getting old. Curtis Tafori is good. Tyler Adams is good. Yunus Musa is good. Christian Pulisic is on a free transfer right now. Can we sign him? Doesn't actually want that much. Listen, I want a 2-year deal because if we need to sell you in, if we get a big offer for you, I want it to not be like the super cheap offer. Because like there might be a team coming in and say, "Hey, we'll give you 50 million for Christian Pulisic," and I'd be like, "Oh hell yeah, we'll take that 50 million for sure." Let's add a clause here to, let's say, a minimum fee release clause of like 75 million. I think that's a decent enough deal for him. I think that's a good deal. I think what happens usually in 2030 is that Christian Pulisic is starting to, like, depending on how he does, like if he stays fit and stuff like that, he can be very, very useful. But if you end up in a situation where like he gets injured a lot, and in 2030 he's like, you know what, I'm not going to play international games. It can happen. I've seen Christian Pulisic retire at the age of 30. We've dropped 21 places. How the fuck did we do that? That is crazy that we've dropped 31 places. 21 places down to 89th. Where are we? 89th, I think it said. Who are we below? We're below Red Star. We're below a team in Kazakhstan. We're below Shakhtar. We're below Nordirland. We're below two teams in Greece and Cyprus. A team in Greece and Cyprus. We're below Bilbao. We're below Qarabag. We're below Hertha Berlin. We're below Fiorentina. Midtjylland. Ajax makes sense, I suppose. Are Wolves still top of this? No, they're in fourth. Wolves are in fourth in the coefficient. Even though they just won the Premier League again without me. It's quite funny imagining Michael Redmond sitting in his hotel room after a big win in the World Cup on his laptop, figuring out who he wants to buy for Borussia Mönchengladbach. I mean, it's a lot easier to, like, I'll put it this way, right? The international management in FM24 is bad. Like, flatly, it's not good. You can't control your squad's training. You can't rest players at all. So, like, in my case, I have to take Evan Ferguson off at, like, the 75th minute, unless we're losing. Because if we don't take him off, he'll get so tired that he won't be able to play in every game. And we need him to play in every game because he's that good. Oh, we got a bunch of teams joining the European Union. Serbia have joined it. Montenegro have joined it. Albania joined it. Bosnia and Herzegovina and North Macedonia have all joined the European Union. So that opens up the foreign player rules. It also opens up a bunch of movements. So now, like, if I wanted to sign a Montenegrin, I could. Yeah, so the general expectation in real life is that these nations will join the European Union in 2030 anyway. I believe that's the general rule, is that it usually is expected. It's expected, I think, in real life that these clubs will join there. Hey Hayden, welcome. How you doing? How am I? I'm pretty good. I'm just managing Ireland in the international stage right now. We just signed a few players for Borussia Mönchengladbach as well. It's funny just to see, just because you're about right where my save is now. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, so the way it usually, I think the way it's sort of expected is that Serbia, Montenegro, Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and North Macedonia will all join in the European Union by 2030. That's the general expectation. There's also obviously expectations that other countries might join the European Union that are in the area that aren't in the European Union. So, we'll see. Hayden, thanks for the follow, and same to you, Ryan. It's appreciated. Oh yeah, that's right. America also have this guy. They have Peter Turpak. They have this regen who came out of the who is really good. He's not Evan Ferguson good, but he's for sure good enough to cause problems, right? You know what I mean? No longer have to expose yourself as a fool. I mean, that's fair enough. I keep trying to tell myself to do the regen face generator thing that Zealand has, the Nugan face thing, but I keep forgetting. And at this point, we have so many Nugans that I'm like, if we did it, I think people would be like, "How are you in 2030 without that, without the clay faces?" And I'm like, "Yeah, well, you know, If I was going to do it, I probably should have done it every year leading up to this point, but I probably should do it at some point soon. I probably should actually just commit to it and be like, yeah, we're just going to do it. But I've had a good time with Ireland internationally. I will admit, very, very annoying that I can't convince players to come to Ireland, but it's annoying. It's just cosmetic, doesn't really matter. Not really, but I do like the fact that, you know, it makes everyone look real. You know, like Horrigan here, George Horrigan looks like from the Sims, like the PS2 Sims, and I'm like, it's one of those things that I can't say I don't mind it, because obviously I do mind it because I have brought it up. But I will say that I think that it's for sure going to be a problem when people start trying to get into this game again. They're like, yeah, the clayface animations aren't great. Okay, I think we're happy on that one. Do I want to start somebody who's not starting right now? Everyone's fully fit. Yes, Bazunu will start in goal. Again, do I think Bazunu should start in goal? How has he played? Oh, this is in his actual things. How do I see his international things? He has one appearance. He has two. He's conceded 2. He has cleared 3. He has a 40% pass rating. Qualifiers, he has 2 apps, conceded 4, 1. Do I put Kelleher in? Yeah, you know what, Kelleher? You're going to be starting in this match. Ireland's biggest problem right now is that we don't have a keeper. We have like the guys who we have. So we have Bazunu, we have pick up last time you went left off, guys. Happy with that. We are missing one of our best players, Billy Colbert. He sprained his knee ligaments in a friendly, so he is unfortunately unavailable. A win here, I believe, would basically mean that the only other team that would come if Egypt win their match against Saudi Arabia, and we win this match against the USA. I believe that means the only team who can maybe come through will be Egypt, because we'll both be on 4 points. America, fuck yeah! Spring it out wide to a bandit. Oh, that's a bad tackle. Andrew Moran steps into it and manages to find a loose ball and puts it in. In the first minute of this game, Ireland are up on the USA. Booth, back post. Collins wins the header over Shea. Collins forces Shea to take a wide shot and it doesn't threaten at all. Oh, am I on extended highlights for now? Yeah, it should be on key highlights. I mean, these players are pretty good, like, I won't lie. The players are pretty decent. The problem is that we're better. Sorry, Americans. Bello, Horrigan nods it away. Gio Reyna's there. He puts it back post to Puskas, who does some really stupid shit there. Who's my team IRL? Wolves, Hayden. Wolves, that's my team IRL. Hore to Ferguson. Ferguson back out to Hore. Very good movement there. Gets around his defender, finds Casey McIntyre. Casey McIntyre puts in a second goal. Newcastle. Ah. Scally to Booth. That's an awful goal to allow, Kelleher. We just let them back into this game for no good reason. Right, halftime. Don't let the performance levels drop, guys. That's very good. Looks like Adam Hoare's picked up himself a little injury. We'll take him off in a moment here. Shea with a long throw. To Adams, back to Carter Vickers, to Scally, to Booth, to Scally, to Booth. We're all respectable football fans here. Mostly. Booth, back post. Giovanni Reina nods it in. We'll bring on... You got a Discord? No. We'll bring on Troy Parrott as an inside forward on that side. Anyone else here? Tony Springer should probably come off for Johnny Shaughnessy. And who's our right back? Oh, it's Cyril Mbanda, that's right. We don't really have a big right back. We only have like mediocre sized guys, normal-ish sized guys. I'm going to move up to attacking because we got to win this game. I don't want to give the US any kind of opportunity to take us out of this game. They brought on Turpak, who is tired. Ferguson is a knock. Oh, fuck. Ferguson. If Ferguson's done, then we're done. Legitimately, I think we're actually finished if Ferguson can't play. But we'll take him off straight away because we need to basically save him from himself. Is there anyone else who we should take off right now? Should I bring on Lennon Matter for Collins? Well, Collins is our captain, so I feel like I have to leave him on. Our goalkeepers have done absolutely awful. Festi to Parrott to Horgan to Collins. Down to Festi, who tackles down the line, but Yunus Musa takes it away. Bello to Carter Vickers to Musa to Turpak. Cool. I thought that would have gone in because of the deflection, but no. Thank goodness for that. Right, that's a draw. A Saudi Arabian win would put them back into contention. Two weeks, take part in the competition. Okay. So, Ferguson's no longer able to play up top for us. That's bad. He's our best player by a mile. So we're going to have to start probably Billy McGregor Kustrain up there. He's the only guy who's sort of in this similar sort of vein of mold as Evan at all, in that he's big, he's strong, he's smart, he can finish, he can head. That's his biggest disadvantage, is the fact that he's not really going to be able to counter very well. So we're going to probably be stuck with this will be Jason Knight, and Horrigan will be Garcia McNulty. Nathan Collins is suspended, so he also can't play. So we're going to be starting Amibali Dele on the right, and where is he? Lennon Maher on the left. How long are you injured for? 3 days. You'll be back in time for the next match against Egypt. Saudi Arabia beat Egypt. So I think that means in Group C, we're still top of it by a point over Saudi Arabia. We've already beaten Saudi Arabia. We drew against the US. We have much better goal difference. We're the only team in the group right now with a positive goal difference. So I think we have an option. I think we have an opportunity here for one decent game. If we manage to do well here in this Egypt match, which I think we should win. I don't know if do they have. I don't think they still have Mohamed Salah. I think he might have retired from international football. Did he? Looks like it, yeah. Yeah, he's retired from international football, so they no longer have Mohamed Salah, which makes it slightly easier for us to actually get through. They have a single 17-year-old regen on their team who looks like he might be good. He's contracted Aston Villa. Any good, shall we? Did they have any other regens in here? No. Literally just him. That's wild. Egypt are up next. Oh yeah, so this is our goalkeeper, by the way, Charles Stevenson. He is England's international. He is coming to us in the summer for 24 million, I think. Charles Stevenson played really well for England against Poland. Very nice. Right, we got Egypt. It's going to be a tough game, but I think we can beat everyone. Oh, here's the leaderboard. Don't really care about that, to be honest. All right. Alright, I think we're good on that. Right. Cool. Cool. Right, I also need to do some quick stuff here for this. Arrange friendly. Multiple friendlies. Cool. Everyone accepted friendly proposals. Cool. Let us also arrange another friendly. Bunch of friendlies to get going so we can have our team fully fit and ready to go. Alright, let's do this Egypt match. Let's do it. They're playing a 8-2. Abanda to Garcia McNulty, back to Abanda, who's in behind in the middle of Troy Parrott. Troy Parrott has scored. Ooh, close. Ooh. Kelleher comes out to that one. Good job. McGregor Custrain wins the header down. Garcia McNulty picks up the loose ball. Goes out wide to Tony Spriggett. Tony Spriggett's in behind. Goes in the middle of McGregor Custrain. Billy McGregor Custrain scores. Excellent position from Billy McGregor Custrain. BMC. Scoring goals. How's the save going so far? So if you use the command !save, it should come up. Apparently not. Oh no, there it is. I see it now. So yeah, if you pull up !save, it'll tell you everything I've won so far in this save. So I started at Wolves. I won 2 of everything that wasn't an international tournament. So I won 2 Premier Leagues, 2 FA Cups, 2 Caribou Cups. I won a Europa League in about 6 years with Wolves. Spriggett pulls it into the middle. Billy McGregor Custrain with a brace. Very nice. We also won a Super Cup, a San America Challenge, and 2 Community Shields. So we won like 8 or 9 trophies with Wolves in 6 years. At the end of that, we lost to Barcelona in the semi-finals of the Champions League. So I said, okay, we're done here. We're going to move to another club that hasn't won anything in decades. And we came here to Borussia Mönchengladbach, who haven't won anything since the 70s, I don't believe. So the idea is you go to clubs who haven't won anything in a long time. Billy McGregor Custrain with a hat-trick. Don't think it's going to count, though. The idea with the save is you go to places that haven't won anything in a long time, and you win things with them. !BMC. I haven't got a command for that yet. Maybe in the future I'll add a command for it. Ooh. Oh, he almost had a hat-trick there. Abanda shoots. Ooh. well over the crossbar. So yes, the idea here is to generally go to places that haven't won anything in a long time and then win things with that club. So for example, I went to BMG because BMG have not won anything since 1970 some odd, I believe. The 70s was the last time they won a trophy. So that was the idea, was go places where people haven't won things, win things with that club, and then move on. So we plan on basically winning as many things as we can with different clubs. If we can't, in our first year with Borussia Mönchengladbach, we finished third in the Bundesliga, which means we are going to be in the Champions League next year with them. Ooh, Alex Murphy with a score. 4-0. This very well might help with our rankings, giving Egypt were only... I think the only team that was below us in our rankings in this group is Egypt, and they're only like 2 or 3 positions behind us. So a win in this game, a win against Saudi Arabia, and a win against the and a draw against the USA might very well see us go up in the international rankings. Oh, McGregor constrains it behind. Oh, he hits the crossbar. So yeah, we've done pretty well at this save so far, all things considered. Kimbala to Ameladom. Toliba. Abanda intercepts. Oh, good movement there from the team. Keeping it away from the Egypt players. Very solid. Knight down to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy finds Troy Parrott in behind. Oh. Troy Parrott with a vicious attempt at net there. Big save by their keeper. Full time, 4-0. We probably could have scored more. Good job, though. We've now qualified for the World Cup, I believe, because of that win. Because we can't finish below Saudi Arabia. We topped the group with 7 points. Shaughnessy did well in his 25 minutes on the pitch. Very good stuff. Tony Spriggett has 48 caps for Ireland. Has been at Birmingham for a while. Hasn't been doing terribly. So we have had our options here. This happens in FIFA in FM16 to me. Managed Korea's U23s, won Olympics with them, went 48, 28 ranked, automatically lead the post after the Olympics end. Senior team then shot the bed for 2 years and they're back at 38th. Yeah, that tends to happen. I mean, I didn't expect Wolves to win the Premier League back-to-back when I left, but they did, and I think that's largely because they managed to keep all of their team together, and they brought in some more players to help. They brought in, not Mateus Tell. Who's the other guy? Who's the guy they brought in? Hang on. Inbox, social feed. Nope. News, there we go. Wolves. They brought in a few players, I think, from Germany. Yeah, they brought in Mohamed Kudus and Luis Diaz to help. I was the person who signed Andre Thorvaldsen as sort of a goodbye gift to the team. As he is a 4.5-star goal player who is valued at 42 million, who is Icelandic, who is young. We also signed Tetsumashi Ishihura. I think it's Ishihura. Who is a defensive midfielder. Because he can't jump. He doesn't know how to jump. Can't get off the ground at all. But he is a very, very good player. End of season. Oh, we can't afford any more than that. That's weird. He'd be a good guy to bring in. This guy is playing, I think, for... No, he's currently still on loan at a team. We'll try to loan him in next year. He might be a help that year. Barely qualified to the U23 Asian National Cup. You actually reapplied to the U23 and they turned you down, so you took Hong Kong, finished second in the group, beat Japan. And Japan was unbeaten on 10 points. Oh! Fuck me, we signed Christian Pulisic. Okay, Christian. Welcome back to Germany. Given he started his career at Germany, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he started his career at Borussia Dortmund, went to Chelsea, and has been at Chelsea. Moved on to us for free. I think personally that will help grow our club's reputation and also bring in some much needed international eyes. We signed Sebastian May, our 19's youth manager. Now, when's our next match for Ireland? We have Bulgaria in September. Okay, so now we're full on Borussia Mönchengladbach management right now, it looks like. Let's take a look at who we can bring in. Let's take a Honda buys indeed. Would you believe it, Tommy? We qualified through the World Cup. We qualified first in our group above the US of A and Saudi Arabia and Egypt. We only drew one game, and that was against the US of A. Yep. Evan Ferguson got hurt, so he wasn't. It was this random regen, Billy McGregor-Kustrain fella, who I'm buying at Borussia Mönchengladbach, who is an absolute fucking monster. He is my height, and he is an absolute fucking beast by. Where is it being hosted? Am I getting tickets? The 2030 World Cup is Turkey. It's hosted in Turkey. They didn't even qualify. The host didn't even qualify through the group stages in this universe. Norway and Ghana qualified above them. Man will be on the pipe, so probably. Mexico and Belgium qualified. Ireland and the US qualified. Argentina and Cameroon qualified. Netherlands and Uruguay qualified. England and the Ivory Coast qualified. Denmark qualified. Portugal qualified. There's teams in here who I think we can beat. Australia might qualify over Germany. That would be a really big loss for Germany if Australia managed to qualify over them. Chile and Burkina Faso qualified. Burkina Faso qualifying is incredible for them. Italy didn't even make it through the group stage. They lost to Chile and Burkina Faso. That is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Brazil and Ukraine look to be on the move there. Senegal look like they might put up a last minute fight. But man, that's crazy. That's outrageous. That's legitimately, like, I think Italy would burn to the ground if they finished fourth in that group. I was looking at that group going, oh, that'll be Italy and Japan, no worries. Good on Burkina Faso for qualifying, and now they're through. That's wild. Did they have like an incredible regen or something in their team? I mean, we'll scout them. This guy might be... They went over stage. That's... Ukraine made the qualifiers. Yeah, Ukraine made the qualifiers here as well, I believe. Yeah, they're in this group with Brazil and Senegal and Uzbekistan. They'll probably qualify over Senegal, but it'll be close. If Morocco and Australia qualify over Germany, quarterfinals. I see. If Morocco and Australia qualify over Germany, that'll be an actual like riot. Haiti made it to the World Cup though. I did point this out that Haiti made it to the World Cup, and that was very cool. This guy's really fucking good. What the hell? And he's... Am I losing my mind? Is this guy actually really good? What's your release clause? That's to domestic. I'll keep an eye on him. Develop, transfer at the shortlists. That's wild though. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Ukraine made it pretty far into this qualifier, given that they do have Antononi Trubin as their key player, who is our old goalkeeper from Wolves, who is an absolute fucking monster. Haiti's not bad in CONCACAF, but CONCACAF is dominated by like Canada, the US, Mexico. Costa Rica is competitive. Yeah, Costa Rica has some very, very good, can have some very, very good young talent at it. Panama, Honduras, Haitian clubs starting to make some noise and things like the Champions League. Jamaica is very competitive. Jamaica actually has a Wolves player on it. I don't think they qualified into the... Yeah, they did. They're there. They're in fourth. They have Morgan Gibbs-White. He used to be a Wolves boy. Was born in Wolverhampton. Sorry, he was born in Stafford in England, but he is English Jamaican, and he went to the Jamaican national team because he couldn't make the England team. Which, fair enough, I guess. There's also like a bunch of guys here, as we can see, who are regens. Like, there's a lot of regens in this team. There's Christopher Smith, who's a 28-year-old keeper who spawned. That happens a lot, it seems. A lot of guys spawn in the MLS at like 26, 27. Don't know what that is. Maybe there's like a thing in there to like sort of help promote the what's the phrase I'm looking for? The numbers of clubs. Guys spawn at an older age. Choose other. Filter. Turn off all nations, and then we'll put on England. We're looking for Coventry. There you are. Propose friendly. We can find a better chief scout than this guy, can't we? I mean, his adaptability lets him down, but his pure like judging player ability and potential is very good. So, enter contract negotiations. Yeah, sure, you can stick around for a little while longer. However, we do want a better physio. We also have space for two more scouts, 2 more coaches, and a physio, and a sports scientist. Oh, very nice. You're looking at a save at Red Star. Red Star Belgrade's always fun. So we're looking for a physio with medical attributes, physiotherapy, top. Sandra Sandberg, 20 physiotherapy, 14 sports science. Let's get you signed up for sure. $6,000 compensation. Absolutely, Sandra, you join us. And we also need a sports scientist. So, medical sports scientist. Sports science. Let's take a look. Alec Gross. English. Mikael Hevedid is Danish. Oh yeah, you'll do, for sure. You'll be a regular sports scientist, not a head of sports science. Oh, for 9... No, you're way too expensive. Let's sign this 28-year-old. You'll be a sports scientist. We'll give you 3K per week, and we'll give you a 5-year deal. Anything else? Not particularly. We need some scouts. We need 2 scouts, and we need a recruitment analysis. Let's do that right now. Let's do all this while we're here, because, you know, this is all cheap and cheerful stuff. Mental attributes, judging player potential. You are wanted by Wolves on a free agent. But you are also quite old, so... Robbie Thelwell. Do you want to be our... Oh, you want to be a scout, that's fine. 4K, 5 years. That's probably going to be our head scout sooner or later. And there's this guy at Verder. He's a chief scout, he won't come to us. He wants to take a step down. Let's do a quick search of anyone who is unemployed. Guys, 66. Not too many good on for free scouts right now. Chris Smith, yeah. Tim Coe at Brighton. One second, be right back. I've been muted this whole time, have I? Cringe. So please do me a favor, check out Gary Miller, and also anyone watching this VOD, make fun of me in the comments. We moved up 7 places to 36th in the world rankings, so that puts us above teams like, puts us directly below Japan, right above Algeria, Mali, Guinea, Poland, Canada, Tunisia, the DRC, Wales, Iran, Jamaica. We've moved up 7 places, and Japan have fallen 15, while Chile have jumped up 12. Ireland will play Austria. Ireland or Australia will play either Senegal or the Netherlands in the World Cup round of 16. So let's take a quick look at the groups here real quick. See who qualified. Hope you're all good. Yeah, I'm good. What were you playing, buddy? Hope you had a good time at your stream. Sorry, I had to go run off and help the family with something real quick. Let's take a look at who qualified here. So Norway, Ghana, Turkey qualified. Mexico, Belgium, Venezuela, qualified. Ireland and the US qualified out of our group. Argentina, Cameroon, and Serbia qualified out of their group. The Netherlands and Uruguay qualified out of their group. England and the Ivory Coast qualified out of their group. Denmark, Spain, and Costa Rica qualified out of their group. Costa Rica were one of the better teams. Portugal, South Korea, and Colombia qualified. Trinidad and Tobago did get a point. They drew against South Korea. Croatia and France qualified. The DR Congo did not qualify. Morocco, Germany, and Australia qualified. So Australia, I think, drew to Morocco, lost to Germany, and won against Haiti. Yeah, Haiti lost all 3 games. They scored 1 goal. They conceded 6. Drumming a lurky. No worries, Chile, Burkina Faso, and Italy did qualify in the end. Italy won their last game against Japan to qualify. Brazil, Ukraine, and Senegal all qualified as well. So we will be playing one of the teams, I think, who are qualified 3rd because we finished top of our group. So not bad. Not bad at all. We have Australia in the World Cup 2nd round. That's a big match for us. Holland's finally returned from his injury. Sucks for him. He hurt his spine at one point during the season, and it's kind of left him not really doing very. It kind of left us out of having one of our better players, unfortunately. Signing a new physio, fantastic. Starting Team Co. Very nice. We got ourselves a new scout as well. Who you wanted by? Rems. Sure, let's offer you out. See if anyone's interested. Let's offer you out unspecified. See if there's anyone interested. We've signed a 23-year-old recruitment analysis, who's actually very good. Like, this guy could actually very well grow to be like our head recruiter eventually if he can learn a bit more tactical knowledge. He has the possibility to get there. We have signed Kieran McKenna as well as our coach. Very nice. And Simon Hesler as our goalkeeping coach. Sebastian Tell's been called up. We've also signed Robbie Thelwell from Norwich. We've done a 28-year-old sports scientist as well. Very good, very good. That is, I think, all of our staff filled out. Yes, all of our staff is filled out. We are the best team in the Bundesliga in all categories. Probably could use some better. We have two of them there who aren't very good, but we'll keep them around for a while longer still. Good stream, keep good. Thanks, man. Hope you have a good one, Gary. It's appreciated, bud. Is there anyone else here who we would consider shipping out? To give ourselves credit, most of our team currently is on loan, so we're going to probably end up having to bring in some more players on loan after this Australia match. Who is ready to play? Ferguson's on his way back. Nathan Collins at the very least can play. So we'll probably start him over Amabade Dele, who hasn't played very well. Try to pair it off for Casey McIntyre. Jason Knight off for Andrew Moran. George Horrigan on for Garcia McNulty. How long until you're back? 7 days? Alright, you're not going to be back for this Australia match, unfortunately. They're saying we should win this barely. But I think we can pull it out of our hat, to be honest. How's the youth team? We have a couple decent players in our youth team. Oh, sorry, this is Ireland. Under 19s. Here we go. We have the renamed Savior de Champion, the Turkish center midfielder, center attacking midfielder who can play out wide as well. He's not really a wide player. We also have Justin Dittner, who is on Gaunt. We have Goran Tavic. We have Andre Schmidt, who is a striker. He's also Luxembourger. We have Donatis here, who is a Lithuanian, who might very well grow. We have players here who have potential. Like some of these guys have potential. Some of these guys will probably not play for very long. And when it comes to the second team, it's very much the same situation. We have Connor Doherty here, who is a player. Christian Balindi, who is a Germany player. We have Tom Thomas, who is center back. We have okay. Like we have guys who have potential around the team. We're okay, not great, but okay. So I'd put it. No one's interested in a loan extension. Hasn't got much else going for him, but he is fast. Alright, let's take a look at what happens here in this section of games as well. Did England lose? England lost to Italy in the World Cup. That's really depressing for England. World Cup, here we go. Matches, fixtures and results. Italy beat England with one goal. The USA are currently beating Norway. That's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game for everyone doing there. Italy beats England. The USA hammered Norway 4-0. Cameroon beat Uruguay, and Mexico lost to Colombia on penalties. Oh my god. Whew. That can't be good. Mark Guehi might be re-signing with Wolves. I mean, that's a good re-signing. Honestly, I can't deny that. He's a good player. Helped them win the Premier League back-to-back, so can't argue with that. So we have Ghana and Belgium, Senegal, Netherlands, Argentina, Ivory Coast. We're probably the closest matched here, I'd say. Belgium is probably a bit better than Ghana. The Netherlands are probably better than Senegal, and Argentina are probably better than the Ivory Coast. It's going to be a tough one, I think. Ghana have lost to Belgium. That checks out. De Ketelaere and Jeremy Doku scored. For us, we're going to be playing Kelleher. He's played better than Bazunu in net. Travers is obviously there, ready in case things go really, really badly. Abanda, Collins, Lennon Maher, Murphy, Horrigan, Moran, Mike Hoare, KC McIntyre, Tony Spriggett, and Billy McGregor Coustrain. Ferguson is not back for another 5 days, so our backup striker is probably Troy Parrott or Oko Flex, which is fine. He can do both. We have Owen Bardelle, Sturkin, Cashin, Festia Bazelle, Garcia McNulty, Jason Knight, Johnny Shaughnessy, Oko Flex, Troy Parrott, Dylan Caffrey, and Seamus Smith are all ready to go. Let's do it. Now, is there anyone here on this team who I recognize? Garrett Cole, they mentioned. I think all of the players from the Australian club are gone now, basically, that I recognize. Don't know this guy. 24-year-old playing at Sydney FC. Terrible keeper. Nick's terrible. Oh, Harry Stutara I recognize. Harry Stutara is a very, very good centre-back, who I think at one point was looking like he might play for England, but he ended up going to Australia instead. Went to Leeds for a lot of money in this save, didn't really do anything there. Leicester spent a good amount of money there, really. Alessandro Kikarki is good. Probably a backup there. Jordan Boss, bad left back. Steve Jones, who's he wanted by? He's wanted by Olympique Marseille, Villarreal, Besiktas, and Hoffenheim on an end of contract deal. There's Karen Cool, Alex Robertson, and Jordan McDonald is their left attacking midfielder, who isn't fast though, so I'm not too worried about him in that case. And then they have Mason Broxham up top, who is not very strong, doesn't have an incredible first step, really intelligent though. Nankut looks like he'll be decent. George Richardson might be okay. I'm gonna give because if we can get someone for cheap, then we'll get them. Luke Bell's probably the better striker. Maybe all around, he's slightly better. Andy Melsack. Oh, you guy's a good winger. But they don't have anyone who is stand out, I don't think. But I do think that our team, as a unit, I think our team can do better than them. Murphy nails it down. McIntyre gets pushed. He might be getting sent off here for that one. He is. Ooh, this is dangerous. Cole. Oh, it hits off the crossbar. Cole to Stokes. Lennon Maher takes it away to Spriggett. Has to go back to Murphy. Back to Spriggett. Spriggett. Eyes up options. Goes to Moran in the middle. Moran manages to get past his defender. Finds Casey McIntyre. McIntyre finds Hoare out on his own. Mike Hoare has scored for Wolves. For Ireland against Australia. Devlin to Cole. Intercepted. Spriggett has it. Spriggett doing well going out wide. Pulls it back to Murphy. Back to Spriggett. In the middle to Moran. Moran finds Horrigan, who finds McIntyre. McIntyre goes to Billy. I think Billy's offside here. I think he's offside, honestly. I don't think it's going to count. But Billy McGregor-Custrain has just made a great move to put us up 2-0 after going up one man. It's counting. I didn't think it would count, but it does. Your what scored? Billy McGregor-Custrain, yeah. Gotta be outside there? Apparently not, no. Because you gotta remember, this is the World Cup, and they do have VAR in this, so they will literally be like, yeah, that's offside, then we will take like 2 hours to figure out if it was offside or not. Do I want to take somebody else off? No, I think everyone else is fit enough to keep playing. Oh, I see. I see. My what scored? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I get it now. That's maybe my accent. It's also, man, I would hate to have that kid's name in school. Like, can you imagine being this kid in school at like 15 with this name? Man, that awful experience. Right, we gotta make some subs here for fitness. Cyril, you can come off for Festi. George, you can come off for Garcia McNulty. Cool. That's enough subs for now. Mahwat scored? Yeah, Mahwat scored. That's what I scored. Full time, beat Australia. I'm not sure if we won because of the... I'm not sure if it's because of the red card or if it's because we were better than them, but we did score basically directly after that, and then ever since then we didn't really have any kind of thing. Alright, happy, good win. So who are we meant to place? Bulgaria next in 92 days. 92 days. So what time is it? It's getting close to that time. Unfortunately, I will not be streaming too long today as I have stuff I need to get done IRL. Oh, we're drawn the Netherlands. Oh, crap. They are world ranking 9. And they have a lot of good players in their team. World-class keeper, Jeremy Frimpong's very good, Gertruda's very good, John Paul Van Henke's very good, Gerald Hatto's very good, Frankie de Jong, Kenneth Taylor, Jaden Adai, Tion Koopmeiners, Justin Culver, Joshua Xerxes, Mateus De Ligt on the bench, Quinton Timber on the bench, Emmanuel Omega on the bench. This guy is really good. Like, this will be a tough game. If we manage to come out of it with a win, I'd be very surprised. The Netherlands beat Senegal. Argentina beat Ivory Coast. No shocks there. Not a bad draw, though. Oh, well, never mind. Nope. I think this does mean, though, we will probably climb the thing again. I would like to convince... Where was he? Where was he? He was in here somewhere. This is around a 16. I think it's around a 16. This guy has said that he isn't probably going to go with Ireland anymore. So it's either Ireland or England. And I don't think he's good enough to play for England. I'd love to have Anthony Gordon on the team. He'd be an incredible addition at winger. Or even a cam. Probably play him a cam too. But he always refuses. Yeah, he always refuses my nationality. He always refuses me approaching him about nationality. So that was the second round. So now I think we have the round of 16 now. I think. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's how it is. Who's playing in this? That might be interesting. Burkina Faso, Germany. That's a big game for Burkina Faso. They'll probably lose. Same with Serbia. Denmark, France is a tighter one. Same with Turkey and Portugal. Portugal beat Turkey. France beat Denmark in a first-minute goal. Burkina Faso had 2 people sent off. Germany beat them 4-1. Serbia beat Brazil on penalties. Oh my god, Serbia. Another former Wolves guy. That's crazy. This is around the 16. Yeah, it's around the 16. I mean, to be fair, Ireland making it to the round of 16 is an incredible achievement. And for a lot of this, we didn't have Evan Ferguson. Evan's only back this game, I think, because he was injured in the second group stage game, I believe. Yeah. So he's been out for like he's been out for the last few matches. Which is why Billy McGregor Crustrain has been playing up top. The BMC has been scoring goals for us. He scored a lot of goals, to give him credit. Cool. Who's going to win here? We have Morocco. Sorry, I should have checked it. I should have checked the Morocco, Ukraine. Ba, 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 ba. Ukraine beat Morocco. Ukraine beat Morocco 2-1. Spain is winning against South Korea from a Yamin Yamal goal. Croatia versus Venezuela. Venezuela might put up a good match there. Costa Rica versus Chile. That's a good match. It's a fun match to watch, if nothing else. Croatia beat Venezuela. Chile beat Costa Rica only by 1 goal, though. Hello, Anto. How are you? We are about to play our round of 16 Ireland game here. We have signed Charles Stevenson to the club. He is a star player. He will be our starting keeper basically from now on. Positioning, communications, decisions. Yeah. We are rich because we got the Bundesliga money. We probably could look into getting a few new players in now because I think our club are well, we got a bunch of players coming in, as you can see here on the club here. We managed to sign Christian Pulisic for super cheap. We have 7 signings. We have Jurek Karpolov, our right back. Billy McGregor-Coustrain, the big bruising center forward. Put an extra focus on if you were a touch faster, you'd be absolutely nightmarish. We have Christian Pulisic, who can play in a lot of different positions, but he will probably end up playing as an attacking midfielder on the left. As a inverted winger attack. We have Andrei Pelev. Ooh, this guy was better than I thought he would be. Yannick Hansen, a free transfer. Move into it because he can play there. Patrick Collier, a very, very good striker who very well might end up playing some games for us. And we have Patrick Kelly, a defensive midfielder who we signed from Arsenal for super cheap. So we have just signed ourselves a bunch of new players. How long will they be staying here? Who knows? A couple of these guys will probably move on in 2 or 3 years to bigger clubs, but we've done ourselves a good job here. Oh, 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Perfect. Right. We have just done a bunch of signings here for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Let's take a look at our tactics real quick, see what our line-out is like. In goal, we have Stevenson, who we had here last year. Very, very good keeper. At right back, we have... Where is he? You're right. Defensive midfielder. Who do we have here who can play defensive midfielder? No one really. That's someone we should look into. We'll put Mbanza right now, because Drew Colbert usually plays there. And then the advanced playmaker position will be Sebastian Arnold. Eze, Colombo, Singh. What about somebody else here up top? Colombo, I suppose, should go up top. And we could put Christian Pulisic out left. Suppose, yeah, that kind of works. Luka Netz should be starting as our left back. Yep. That looks all good to me. And then Pieliev, you should be 100% starting over somebody. Yeah, that works. You're right footed. Cool, no need to worry about that then. So we probably could do with another midfielder, probably defensive midfielder. Oh, we're looking to sell you as well. It's good enough for me, I think, anyway. We have the Netherlands now. Julian Brandt's available for retiring. He's also retiring. Javier Fernandez is 23. He's under bid by... Yeah, probably not that good then. Going to a team who's in the Bundesliga 2. The Zweiliga. Okay, so we definitely need a midfielder. Let's go do that now. Actually, what time is it? Ooh, it is... Well, alright, here's what I'll do. I'll give us... Ooh, okay. We'll see if we can get him in on loan. I doubt it, but we'll see. Midfielders, loan listed. Nope. we might need to shift some money around. Right. Yeah, so loans are going to be important for us because we don't exactly have the most money in the world. I'm kind of coming to this club wherein certain people, probably who used to be at this club, spent a lot of money on people who they shouldn't have spent money on. And I'm having to kind of claw my way back into not having that be the problem anymore. So, like, we used to have... lack of a better phrase, I for sure can see that this club is safe financially because of the Bundesliga money, but we kind of are stuck in a situation here where, like, certain teams are probably better than us. Honestly, if I sold you for 7.5 million, I'd be pretty happy with that. Let's just offer you out as a fee. See if anyone's willing to come in close to that. They offered a negotiated offer. How much is this? Just to be a squad player. We can play him anywhere we like. Probably play him in midfield, but if he's not willing to come to us, then we'll probably end up just getting somebody else in, honestly. Netherlands scouting report. They're playing a 4-2-3-1, much like we play. But unfortunately, I have to go do other things today. So this is actually going to be where I end the stream. Usually I would go for at least about another hour, maybe even 2. But unfortunately, I do have stuff I need to go to today, so I can't just stay at home. I have a few things I need to deal with. So give me 1 second. We're going to save, and then we're going to raid out into a different person playing FM. It's been a great time, guys. We will return tomorrow with more FM. We will be playing... Well, we'll be doing more, obviously, of the... more of the... same, basically. More Ireland, and then we'll probably end up doing more... starting the season with Borussia Mönchengladbach. United is live. Matt's live, right? Kev's live right now. We'll give Kev a raid. Kev is a great guy. He's currently doing Hertha Berlin. So if you guys are looking for some more Germany, you can find more of it here. We're going to give him a quick raid. We're going to say hello. And I, unfortunately, am going to have to raid and run. So guys, it's been a pleasure seeing you all here. It's been a great time. I'll see you all tomorrow for some more FM. Bye-bye.